Why?
You're weird. Oh, look, dude, I found a picture of you. Yeah.
That's me. That's me. Like every week.
No, that's
every
not.
Friday.
That's not you. That's not you. We all know that's your brother.
He kind of looks like a. Kind of like I guess like Coach Beard from Ted Lasso, but it's no hair.
Oh, dude, that's what you said. You know, the other day, since you told me to watch Community and all that stuff, I Coach Beard was in there,
Yeah.
and he was like a guy that thought he was Jesus.
Yeah.
I thought it was hilarious. I was like, what the heck?
I'm glad you're watching Community. It's a really great show.
Yeah, dude. I'm at the Pillow Fort versus the Blanket Fort episode.
Dude, that is a classic
really
episode.
good episode. Really fun. It was a lot. And then when John Goodman pops up in something,
dude, anytime that John Goodman shows up in anything, it's gonna get probably like a good half 50% better than what it was.
Oh, dude, it's gonna get way better. Yeah, John Goodman. Anything you can put like John Goodman in like the crappiest movie ever, like Dark Knight, and that movie would actually be good. Like people might actually enjoy it, not because somebody died making it.
Yeah,
and that's the reason why everybody likes it. But
man,
talking about someone that died, we won't talk about it during the news because I don't think it's really movie related. But Jerry Springer just passed.
I know today. Well, I found out like died at age 79, I think.
Yeah, poor Jerry.
Actually,
Jerry.
Do you remember the Ringmaster? That movie that was.
Yeah, dude.
I had to remind myself what the plot was, so I went on Wikipedia.
I had a friend that she was on Jerry back when it was in Chicago, and she had she had a husband, a fiance, a boyfriend, and a mister, and was still sleeping with her baby daddy.
Man, she need to chill out.
One of her baby daddies. She had 4 kids.
How did she fucking manage something like that? How does that work?
I don't know. Whole activities, man. I don't know.
I mean, because I don't know if I don't think I could manage having 61 fucking. Not much. I mean, I'm fine with someone I have.
I can't see how you can be married, have a fiance, have a boyfriend, have a mistress,
and 4 kids,
and still be sleeping with the baby daddy. Yeah, you know what? She definitely didn't ghost anybody.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, sorry, dude. Fuck.
All right. Do you not know how to hit a button anymore? Are you okay? I thought that was a great lead up, and
I was so enthralled in the conversation.
You're just like, no, we can't do that. We can't use that.
We can. I mean,
okay. Here we go. I'll start here, and then you hit the button after I get done. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. I had a friend, because the passing of Jerry Springer happened today. I had a friend that was on Jerry Springer, and she was married. She had a mistress, a fiance, a boyfriend, and like she was still sleeping with the baby daddy. You could tell that she never ghosted anyone.
It's a show by Chris and Neil with all great movies. They are the real deal. We watch them all, so you don't have to. It's movies that don't suck and some that do.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, listeners of all ages, welcome to a new episode of Movies That Don't Suck and Some Do. My name's Neil.
And I'm Chris.
You can get more excited than that, can't you?
And I'm Chris.
Yeah! Woo!
Yeah. Woo!
Today, guys, we're talking 2 movies that are out there in the movie world. Both came out on the 21st. The first is the Apple Plus most watched movie ever. Already. Okay. Isn't that weird?
Yeah. That'll probably be surpassed by like Killers of the Flower Moon or something, but
yeah, especially when that comes out. But yeah, literally. And we're talking Ghosted, starring the one, you know him, he's America's ass, Chris Evans.
Austin, she's an illusion. Okay, you take away the makeup, the clothes, the way she wears her hair, the smell of her perfume. That cute little face she makes when she's tonguing my balls. Look, she's totally replaceable, okay? Given the right look, the right boyfriend, any girl can be this year's prom queen.
Well, I smell bet. Okay, Jakey, about to make a big mistakey. Here's the wager. I'm gonna pick the most hopeless girl at this school, and I'm gonna bet that you can't turn her into prom queen.
You're on.
And I'll bet you that you lose that bet. But in doing so, you learn a much more valuable lesson and win. In life, that is.
You're both on.
That's from 902 movie.
His first movie ever.
Yeah,
At least that he credits as his first movie ever.
Everyone mentions that too. They're always like, "Hey, that's the guy from 902 movie, Chris Evans." Like when
It's so funny because I saw an interview with him and Anna de Armas, and she told whatever her first movie was, which is some great, Cuban, words that he goes, that just sounds beautiful. He goes, at least it's not another teen movie. I always got to have that. Talking about Anna, she is the main star, the co-star. I don't know that they're both the main roles. Yeah. Anna de Armas.
Evan, I have something to confess.
Yes?
I'm glad we knocked on your door. I'm having a way better time here than on that stupid party we're supposed to go to.
Well, I have to confess, it's not usually this exciting around here at 1:30.
It's like destiny that we were meant to meet. Do you believe in destiny, Evan?
I'm an architect. So obviously I believe that things happen by your own design.
Well, I do. I don't think people just meet randomly. I think that if we are here together, it's because there's something we have to learn from each other. Discover.
from Knock Knock.
Knock Knock.
Yeah,
That's actually the first performance you would actually notice Anna de Armas, and that's an American film.
Yeah, and she's that movie had Keanu Reeves right before he became John Wick.
Yeah, before he came John Wick, and everybody was like, "Oh, John Wick."
Yeah, he was still Neo to most people then.
Also in this movie, the awesome Adrian Brody from one of my favorite shows, Poker Face.
Holding an ace of spades.
Bullshit.
6 of hearts.
Bullshit.
10 of spades. You're not reading the cards.
How could I read the cards?
You're reading me. It's not like it's one thing, like my eye twitches or something.
Nah.
It's just a general.
Yeah.
You can just tell.
Just that something is off. That's the best way to describe it. I could just tell.
When anyone is lying. 100% of the time. I'm going to touch my nose.
No, it doesn't work like that. I'm not a soothsayer. I can't predict the future. There's nothing mystical about it. Just if someone is intentionally lying, that's it.
Yeah, it's from you said Poker Face.
I love Poker Face. If you haven't seen Poker Face, guys, seriously, that's on the Peacock. It is one of the best, written by the same person who did Glass Onion and Knives Out, Rian Johnson. Like one of the best.
I need to check it out. It's just I can only watch like 2 shows at once. So like
Yeah, it's only 10 episodes too.
Right.
It's only like 10 episodes.
Is it over? It's just one like 10 episode season? You think?
It's each season. Every episode is different too, because it leads on the story about her, but at the same time, each story's
it's like
what happens is
it's like CSI.
the way it's written
Gotcha.
is
Okay.
it's awesome. I mean, it's written backwards. I would say like something happens, and then you find out how she's there and part of the whole situation.
They're
Like 30 minutes
kind of
into the show.
Tarantino into it. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. All right, and also in this movie is the wonderful. I can't believe I got to use this clip from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Mike Mao.
So, did I say something funny, stun man?
Yeah, you kind of did.
What's so funny?
Look, man, I don't want any trouble. I'm just here to do a job.
But you're laughing at what I'm saying. but I'm not saying anything funny. So what do you think is so funny?
What I think is, you're a little man with a big mouth and a big chip. And I think you should be embarrassed to suggest you be anything more than a stain on the seat of Cassius Clay's trunks.
Father, you're the one with the big mouth. And I would really enjoy closing it, especially in front of all my friends. But my hands are registered as lethal weapons. That means we get into a fight, I accidentally kill you, I go to jail.
Anybody accidentally kills anybody in a fight, they go to jail. It's called manslaughter.
I love that scene.
That's a good scene.
So
Great scene.
much. Oh my god. I literally just watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood like on Monday, or I had it on while I was doing.
I could watch that. I mean, it's so fucking good.
It's one of
it's
those
so
movies
good,
I
man.
could put on repeat. I could watch it after I just watched it.
It's one of the classic examples how great Tarantino is at doing dialogue.
Well, Tarantino even will tell you that's his favorite. That's his favorite movie he ever wrote.
That's good. It's good to know. Like when I do like it when artists say, "Well, what's your favorite thing you ever done?" Like the thing I just did. I think that's always a good thing to hear from artists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is Ghosted, which is on Apple Plus. Now, the next movie, of course, is the big movie of the week. Everybody has been waiting for this one. And it's Evil Dead Rise. Now this one does not have the wonderful, the beautiful, the man that we all love more than anything in the entire world, Bruce Campbell. But it does have the good old Deadites, starring Alyssa Sutherland.
If that's what you want to believe, it's up to you. I don't disagree women can have power over men, but it's not always magical, is it, Lagatha? In any case, Ragnar's dead. You don't know that. I dreamed it. I warned him about his journey. In my dream, his boats were sunk in a storm. Ragnar died. So did my son Ivar. But you don't know that. No, I don't know that for sure. It was just a dream.
Who else in this? That was from Vikings, by the way. Neil.
What's that?
You were gone. Do you forgot who you put in the since the Coast War?
Yeah, I totally forgot. I was looking to see who the heck. Okay, the thing is, guys, some of the people in the new Evil Dead, either they what's the best way to say this?
They transitioned.
They transitioned, or they speak different languages that I didn't know what they're saying, and I couldn't find a lot of clips for the main people. So please tell them the ones I did find, because I can't remember at this.
So what's up, Lily Sullivan?
Hey, I'm Lucy.
I just want to know everything about you now. Today, in this moment, where we're both meant to be.
Yeah, that's a short clip you would find for Lily Sullivan.
Yeah, it's the way it had to go.
And then we have another one for Jaden Daniels.
You were about to explain why you waited until our baby was half cooked until you told me the news?
Well, I wanted to, but you were in the middle of a job.
No, screw the job. This is huge.
Yeah, it is. But we didn't want to risk it. What?
No, like, you are the most important thing in this world to me, Esther, okay? And if this pregnancy is going to risk your health...
It's not. I had Kiwa, I'm fine.
Or shorten your heart's lifespan, I can't live with that.
And there's tons of other people in this thing, but there's the ones that are able to find clips for. So we'll mention other people when we get to the movie, but...
Yeah, it's like literally, man, this movie Evil Dead, we're gonna get into that stuff because
get into it. Yeah,
when we get to it, we're gonna get down in it. Chris, tell them where they can find us.
You can find us online at moviesdon'tsuck.net. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/moviesdon'tsuck podcast. We're on Twitter at MTS Podcast. We're on Instagram at MTS Podcast. Go to patreon.com/movies-don't-suck. If you guys want to join, become a patron. If you guys want shirts with our name on it and our logo and our faces, go to bonfire.com/movies-don't-suck and something new. You'll find that there, along with stuff that Neil's made. We are also, if you're watching this on Facebook and like that page, you're watching this on YouTube and subscribe. If you're listening to us on like Spotify, go and subscribe there too. So you don't have to wait for us to do shit. If you guys want to send us an email, it's info@moviesdon'tsuck.net or moviesdon'tsuckpodcast@gmail.com. And you find this everywhere you find podcasts. Everywhere you find podcasts, you find Movies Don't Suck and something to do. You know, what do you small businesses? Yeah.
If you have a small business, we'll be more happy to advertise you just because we like helping people out.
Mhm.
You know, there's nothing in this world better than helping your friend and helping your neighborhood. And you know what? Today's sponsor is Farm Hippie Farmers Market. Farm Hippie Farmers Market is located in Collinsville, Oklahoma. Now, about them, they're located at 1117 West Main Street, Collinsville, Oklahoma. Now, about them is Farm Hippie Farmers Market is a local farmers market where they are neighbors, your friends, and your family, your community, working every day to serve local community. They put their love and passion into fulfilling dreams as farmers, ranchers, growers, and artisans. Every day, they are reconnecting, finding their roots, and providing customers a way to choose sustainability, good vibes, and peace of mind knowing you are supporting local. Open year-round, 5 days a week, and right around the corner on Main Street in Collinsville. They are there to serve you with a passion of connection, fresh and local food, healthy alternatives, preserving the natural world, and supporting local vitality. Owners Ash and Carrie Beth opened their doors to the public August of 2019. Now, where are they at? There's this wonderful picture I got of them. There they are. They're just so adorable. They are so fun. I tried to steal this.
Yeah.
This couch they have.
But they
out
wouldn't let
there.
you, right? Yeah,
I
it's
didn't. I mean, not steal. I tried to bribe them.
Yeah.
Taking it.
And they
But
wouldn't
it
do
is literally they have every weekend they have this outside farmers market, and then the inside is just all these homemade items and fruits.
Ooh, I
and
see like
vegetables.
beeswax and stuff there too.
Oh
Cool.
yeah, it's awesome, dude. And they even had like these homemade Pop Tarts this lady brought. Oh my god, they're like the best thing it's the best Pop Tart I ever had in my life. So if you get a chance, guys, and if you're in Collinsville, Oklahoma, just stop by a Farm Hippie Farmers Market. I'm telling you, everybody that works there is amazing. The people are great, the food's awesome, and the prices are right. You're not gonna leave there broke.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah, I'm
good?
good.
I'm good. Are you good? I'm dead.
trying.
I died. You know what we need? You know what we need more in our life?
What's that?
This.
Well, we're gonna get to that later on. But
You know what? I just thought of this.
Neil's good enough to get something. Oh, you have an ash with the.
Oh yeah, I have an ash.
Okay.
Who doesn't have an ash? If you don't have an ash, you're not a good human being.
Okay. Well,
I'm gonna put him right here. Oh, where can I put him?
trying to figure out where to put your fit. There it is. Okay.
There he goes.
If you can say.
I know he can stand on his own. He was literally
Okay,
standing
there
on
we
his
go.
own
All
over
right,
there.
all right, we're good. Woodstock.
Bruce Campbell.
But he's not. The only thing he did was. Well, we'll talk about his role in this in a little bit. But let's talk. Ghosted, right? Directed by Dexter Fletcher. He's directed things such as Eddie the Eagle, Sunshine Elite, and fucking Rocket Man.
Rocket
Yeah.
Man.
This is written by Rhett Reese, Paul Wernick, and Chris McKenna. This stars Chris Evans as Cole Turner.
Holy shnikey.
Austin, she's an illusion. Okay, you take away the makeup, the clothes, the way she wears her hair, the smell of her perfume, the cute little face she makes when she's tonguing my balls.
Also, Anna de Armas as Sadie Rhodes.
Seven, I have something to confess.
Also, Adrian Brody as Levesque.
Holding an ace of spades.
Bullshit.
6 of hearts.
Also, Mike Moe as Wagner.
So, did I say something funny, stun man?
It's also has Tate Donovan who plays dad. Amy Sedaris. You guys know her. Plays mom. Lizzie Broadway plays Maddie Turner. And I'm not going to give away other people in this because it gives away people. They're famous. There's a
Yeah, there's so many cameos we'll talk about.
and
here
why
in
don't
a
you read the
second.
fucking longest shit storyline?
I mean, oh my god. Let's not do
Okay,
that.
you
All right,
use everything.
we're gonna do this one instead.
Okay.
Cole falls head over heels for Enatic Sadie, but then makes the shocking discovery that she's a secret agent before they can decide on a second date. Cole and Sadie are swept away on an international adventure to save the world. That's not right either.
No, it's not.
Man, these suck.
Well, one gives away too much, one gives away too little. I feel like.
Yeah.
All
right, here we go. I'll give it. I'll
Okay.
kind of. I'll give it.
Okay.
I can figure it
Okay.
out. And all right. Cole goes on a date with a girl named Sadie, and he wants to go more into the relationship, but then she ghosts him, and he goes to London to discover the secrets that she leaves behind.
That's good.
There we go.
That works.
That one's a good
Yeah.
one. Yeah, we'll go with that. But anyway, so this movie is basically about Kevin Smith. Why did I say that? What is
His name
wrong
is
with
Cole
me?
Turner.
Why?
That's the name of
Yeah.
the character.
Chris Evans. It's Chris Evans is basically ghosted by Anna de Armas.
Yeah, there we go.
Now, wow.
Okay, so
If you're gonna get ghosted by someone, I guess that's the person to get ghosted by.
I mean, they did have a intimate encounter before she did, but
Yeah.
I want to mention something, and tell me if I'm wrong. This movie has identity crisis. I feel like.
Yeah, it kind of did, but at the same time, it was like it didn't know if it was like a cool spy movie or
There was something that made you cringe, and it happened like 8 times during the movie, where a song would start, a song that everyone knows, and then they'd fight, and I was like, God damn, this is so like fucking kind of gross. Like I feel like half the budget was used on just getting music rights for Jet or the Beatles or like Uptown Funk. I was like, come on, like to me that was like one like kind of fucking lazy, and two,
now
it-
one.
Yeah.
This was made by Apple.
yeah, but Dexter Fletcher's involved. You should know better than to
Yeah,
do
but
this.
this is made by Apple.
Okay.
So what makes you think they spent any money on those music? Because they have Apple Music.
Okay, but that doesn't change the idea. Is like, oh, we're gonna tell you how to feel at this point. We're gonna tell you how to feel at this part of the movie. Why would they play Uptown Funk at that fight scene near the end? Why? Why would they do that? It makes no sense. Like so, any sort of chance where we're supposed to feel worried, they're playing something like Jet or like the Beatles. I'm like, dude, what the
Yeah.
fuck are you doing? Like, it's a dumb movie, and that's fine. It's stupid.
It's cute. I think the thing that saves this movie is
Mhm.
one, Chris Evans and Andy de Armas. You can literally just put the two of them on screen, and I'd watch them talk between each
'Cause
other
they're
about
beautiful
making
people, 'cause they're good.
directions on how to make a cake. And I would just
Because
be
they're
like, yeah.
beautiful. Because they're good looking.
It's
right?
not just they're beautiful, but they're very charismatic. They're very.
I didn't you see. You said you're saying there's chemistry between them. I didn't get that at all.
Oh, there's so much chemistry. I think they've already done it. I think after she left Ben Affleck, she went right to Chris Evans.
She was with Ben Affleck, wasn't she? Forget she
Yeah,
they dated?
like
I forgot
she's
about
the
that.
one before he got back with Jennifer Lopez.
Huh.
Who that now they're married.
Yeah, apparently they're very happy. I don't know. We're not that show, right? We don't talk about the
No, we don't talk about Ben Affleck
gossip.
and J Lo. What was Benifer? It was Benifer, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
was that the
Benifer.
name of it of
That
their
was-
group back in the
You mean
90s?
like 15 years ago? Yeah, 20 years ago when they were together for the first time. All right,
Right.
so let's talk more about this. There, like, if you get, by the way, guys, if you like cameos, there's a ton of them. Like, there's like a good 4 that you'll notice, and I bet Neil was happy about all of them.
There are
Because-
so many cameos. All right, there is one what am I gonna say? 8-minute scene, I'd
Oh, yeah.
say 8 minutes, about
Mhm.
8 minutes, within a span of 8 minutes, that every time they say the words to Anna de Armas and Chris Evans or Cole and Sadie's characters. Every time they say the words, "You two should get a room together,"
Mhm.
that person would get killed, and then another cool person would show up. Like,
That was funny. I thought that was clever.
I thought that was amazing. And then, like, even the last cameo at the end of the movie, that just like, where the guy is, like, Sadie, like,
Yeah.
I love the cameos. They always made me laugh. But
Did you think the Adrian Brody character, like, just throwing on like a French accent mixed with like with Dracula was kind of weird? Like they
it
could
was
have
kind of weird.
they could have picked someone else more menacing, besides
And the thing
Oscar
is,
winning Adrian Brody.
like, literally, I just can't think of, like, what's the best way to say this? The ending of the movie was my problem. It just ended. It just, like, all of a sudden there's like this
No, it ended
great
exactly.
action sequence, and then it didn't kind of give us the conclusion of that, really.
Kind of like it ended the way you thought it would, though. Kind of.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I mean,
yeah.
and by any means, I mean, it ended exactly the way you think this movie would end, but it's just like at that point, there's a scene where they're in this restaurant, and it just kind of comes to an end.
Yeah. Sort of wondering, like, because they were still in a pretty precarious situation at the point that it just gives us the ending. You're like, huh? How did that?
Yeah, okay. I guess that happened.
Yeah.
Okay, like, it was just kind of weird.
I didn't. I thought the movie itself was not very good. I've seen movies like this plenty of times. Again, this one has a more of an identity crisis than most, and it's not as bad as like what you like. They have that scene. They have that little thumbnail of TV. It's not
Right.
as bad as that thumbnail, right? Because that thumbnail looks fucking god awful, and then you're just throwing like, right? Like, that's what I was like when they came through. But it's not that bad. But it's not a stinker or a sucker, but it's not great. It's not a great movie. I wasn't offended by watching it, and if you can turn off your brain, you'll probably enjoy parts of this.
Yeah, I mean, there's parts of the movie that are really, you know what? I just noticed. Why don't you ever remind me of this stuff, dude?
I'm sorry. What?
I'm half out of it today, and I am. All right.
Oh yeah. Neil's got to put up the
I only
triggers.
spend hours on doing this shit, and you're just like, whatever. Okay, so here's the thing. All right.
All right.
See what that says?
Yeah.
So originally, Scarlett Johansson was supposed to play the part.
Which means that Sadie Rhodes would have made more sense as her name. Honestly.
Right?
Yeah.
And so this would have been the 9th film but Scarlett Johansson had to fall out of it because of scheduling issues. Man, there was a lot of this that was just like, man, and some of these movie facts I was trying not to, does your
You
butt
kinda-
ever itch?
I mean, yeah,
Anyway,
sure, man. Like all the time.
but
I was gonna cut out the part. I'm gonna cut out the part at the beginning. It's but does your butt ever itch? And then I'm gonna play the music. That's what I'll do.
But anyway, so I mean, it's fun. It's a fun movie. This is not going to win an Oscar. This is not going to get anything more than one. It's going to get a sequel, obviously, because it is literally double the views of any movie ever on Apple Plus.
Okay,
Double.
so you think it's gonna get okay? I mean, I'm not
easily,
so sure.
Easily.
Yeah, I guess if
That'll
Red
be like-
Notice is gonna get a sequel, I guess this would get a sequel too.
I mean, it's easily going to get one.
Okay.
And it's just like,
Do you want a sequel though? Do you want a sequel for this?
I mean, not really, not of this. I mean, I'm glad Chris Evans made his money.
You got
Because
the
he
end.
produced the movie.
Yeah, he did
right?
produce the movie. Yeah, I think
He
so. Yeah.
produced the movie and all that stuff. So I'm glad he got his share of this. Man, extra crispy chicken. I'm just telling you, dude. It for some reason it's so good right
Yes,
now.
you
Anyway,
guys don't know Niels, but Niels like really, really won KFC night.
I don't know why I want KFC, but anyway, um, this movie was fun. They had fun. There's some big blow up scenes. Adrian Brody played a nice little villain, like he always does in the movie. You know, I
Yeah,
mean, they did what they did, but to be honest, there was just something missing in this movie. I don't know what it is. I
think it's the
can't
good
put my
part.
finger right on it. Huh?
I said I think it's the good part that's missing from this movie. Like, now, like I said, it's not fucking like it's not god awful. I just didn't like it, man. I didn't hate it. There were times I was enjoying myself, and then for some reason, like I don't know, 2/3 of the way through when I heard that Jet song, I'm like, what the fuck? They keep on doing this. They keep on. Just like the cornball factor just like explodes in the last half of it, and I'm like, man, okay, and like it also loses steam like halfway through. You're like, like that's how I felt like halfway through. It loses steam, and that's the movies do that. It's just and it has a great director involved because both you and I we fucking love Rocket Man. We think that's a
Yeah.
great movie, but this isn't Rocket Man, and I don't know if they maybe picked the wrong director because Rocket Man was kind of musical. And this is musical if you count all those times when they played a song to the times they fought. Like you're like, oh, okay, I hear Jet coming in, I hear Beatles coming in, I hear Uptown Funk coming in here. All these songs that everyone's heard, and I'm like, I'm waiting to hear like fucking like Everybody Dance Now or It Takes Two, like songs that everyone knows, just to help you. But oh, I know that song, that sort of thing.
right,
Yeah,
right,
so
right.
that's what happened throughout this movie, and it's the worst part of it. It's the fucking worst. That's the biggest criticism that I had coming into this, right? Like coming into the pod talking about it today. But there are parts like the first half is fun. The cameos are very fun. I think the
Yeah,
cameos
it was. I mean, it was fun. The farmer
up to a
markets
point. Yeah.
scene. I thought that was adorable.
Mhm. Did it
When
make you want to eat
when they
food
wake
mainly,
up
by the
and
way?
they're
Did it make you want to try that food they were eating? Did it
huh?
make you want to try the food they were eating?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I was hungry as hell. I mean, it almost makes me want to go out and get some KFC extra
Oh
crispy
yeah, I
chicken.
think so. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it literally, like right now, all I can think of is some. Man, I'm getting some
Mm.
KFC. I think I'm ditching people
Yeah,
tonight.
sorry
I'm
guys.
just gonna go just mow out. It's a KFC. Sit here and watch random things on TV. But I mean, it was fun. It was a good time. Um, But again, this is just not going to win anything. This is a dumb action movie with a romantic rom-com twist, and that's the thing. You don't know what it's actually supposed to
Yeah,
be
it,
because
like
they give you rom-com for like so many different parts, and it just didn't interweave with the action like how True Lies did.
yeah, True Lies is
You know
great. A
that,
great
that that's
example.
good.
Great
That's a good
example. Great
example.
example.
Yeah, True Lies was like that's a rom-com with action in it. That
Mhm.
only had like that big action scene where they blew up a bridge at the end of the movie or
Mm.
whatever. But
I mean, but when you mention things like True Lies, I think about how good that is compared to how good this is, and I'm like, oh, don't do that to me because like now like Ghost is on sliding lower on the scale. But you're right.
everything slides lower on the scale for you every day, bro.
Except the actual scale in my house that I stand on. No, but no, man, like whatever. Like it was whatever. It's not as bad as people think it is, like say it is, or the critics think it is. I mean, by the way.
No. I mean, the critics have bombed this thing all to hell. But I just really think it was fun. I laughed. I had a good time. I didn't take it too serious. Like this is
Let me ask you a
get stoned
question.
and
You're
sit
you're
down
in
and watch a
Oklahoma.
movie.
You're in Oklahoma. Did you have a bong in front
Yeah.
of you while watching this movie?
No, I don't do that stuff. I don't get stoned or drink while I'm watching any of the movies, so I can be clear. I know what I watched. Because believe me, there's one movie we did do. Jay and Silent
Oh.
Bob. It was
But that's sort
I
of that's
forgot
sort of
half the movie.
encouraged to be though. Like when you're watching that, they sort of encourage that while you're watching it.
Yeah. It was Jay and Silent Bob the reboot.
Mm.
Yeah, I remember that. And that's why at Clerks 3 I didn't go. I didn't get stoned because I was afraid I'd forget half the damn
Oh, so
movie.
you came in, you're like kind of panicked, like I don't remember half this movie.
Yeah, dude. I had to go reread parts and stuff like that. I still don't remember. I need to go rewatch it again. Actually.
But speaking of
But,
parts that you might remember,
let's get some quotes
there we
and
go.
let's move on because we have a lot of news to cover
Okay,
today.
alright.
She was the same as me, and she died alone. Do you want to get high? I have an edible in the truck.
I laughed at that.
Yeah. Why do you want a plant if you're never home? What are you, the living saint of plants? Don't tell me you're one of those big tough guys afraid of traveling. I don't get scared by movies because you can choose not to be scared.
Fuck all that. I can't.
Oh, you get scared of movies still?
No, I don't get scared of movies. I get scared of like life, but whatever. Yeah, that was,
It's very cute. You're scared of a movie with a little girl.
the-
They're talking about Exorcist.
yeah,
I love
that
that.
movie's terrifying, dude. But yeah,
Yeah, that's what serial killers do before they tear their victim. Oh, before they kill their victims and harvest their eyelids. I love that line. That is a great line. Anyway, head in the game there, Coleslaw. I would be so pissed if my parents named me a name and then literally the whole time gave me a stupid fucking nickname like Coleslaw.
yeah, you would. Okay.
1 for you, 19 for me, because I'm the tax man. Tax man. Oh, wait a minute. You said you could. Nope. Don't know what that says. What's wrong? I swallowed a rock. I can't believe you got me kidnapped and tortured after one date. Nope. Don't know what I wrote there. You know.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you. Because I still watch the movies in the dark.
Yeah, yeah,
here.
yeah. What, you're not a fucking monster, yeah.
Yeah, you know, I don't have a lamp on right next to me. At least the no pants dance was worth it. I am not the grandson of Sam. You know, like this Summer Sam. All right, anyway. Called him. You guys have great names in your world. Nope, don't know what I wrote. Do you trust me? Is that a fucking joke?
Yeah, the one fucking in for PG-13 movie, because that's what this is.
I know. Our struggles make us stronger. 6 feet, honeypot. I don't mess and nibble. I don't even know what the rest of that line was. Protecting the people you love is never a mistake. Oh, it was never going to work between us. No. I was getting too many body parts blown off. It was never going to work between us because I was getting too many body parts blown off. I love that part. And how hard is it to keep a cactus alive?
Okay. All right. So my score on this is a 3.1.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I'm gonna go a little bit more than you, just
I
because
figured you would.
I understand the funness of it, and I get some parts, but yeah, the writing was but the cameos, I thought, I mean, there's parts where I just busted up laughing because of the cameos alone. Those little surprise factors always make me happy. So I'm gonna have to give this 7 out of 8 batons.
We're gonna need a movies that don't suck rating, so it's between 0 and 5. Please.
Oh, we do it out of 5.
Yeah,
Don't we?
yeah.
So I'm gonna go 3.4. I'll give
Okay.
this a 3.4.
All right.
It was fun. But to be honest,
Something missing from
just
it.
have a good time with this. Don't try to be critical too much of this one.
You actually want to enjoy yourself. If you go in this like I did, man. Because I'm okay. Anyway, whatever. Now I'm on RottenTomatoes.com. What is the audience score for Ghosted?
82.
61%.
Ooh.
Now I'm on RottenTomatoes.com. Also, again, what is the critic score for Ghosted? Out with 91 reviews.
43.
29%.
Holy shit!
Now let's get this in mind. Keep this in
difference?
mind. They just go for like and dislike, and it's not necessarily how savage it is, but we'll talk about. I'll give the critics consensus. Listlessly wafting between action, comedy, and romance without ever solidifying into a satisfying whole, Ghosted earns a chorus of boos. So, we had that exact criticism. It didn't really tell us what it was, and not that every movie needs to, but this one definitely needed to. So yeah, I'll do this. Also, I'll give a good review and a bad review on from the critics, right?
Right.
So Dylan Roth of the Observer gives this a 1 out of 4, saying, "Sadly, Ghosted fares no better as an action adventure film than does as a romantic comedy." And this is for a 3 out of 5 from Jennifer Green of Common Sense Media. If only the 4 Reddits had saved more time for talk and less for bonded villains and protracted fight and chase. Well, that's a bad review, though.
Damn.
Good review. Well, the mixture of outrageous action, mayhem, and sweet romance isn't always convincing. This is a thoroughly entertaining bit of nonsense. That's from Rich Klein, Shadows on the Wall. Yeah. So that's Ghosted. But I'm also trying to give me the thumbs up if you're ready for news.
I've been ready for a while.
Oh, okay,
That's
okay,
what I was
good.
doing at the beginning.
Because Neil sometimes he has to have me stall because he's not ready. But here we go.
This is The Movies Don't Suck in some of the news. I'm gonna read stuff to Chris. He's gonna like it, or I'm gonna kick him in the balls.
Real quick, did you see the new John Mulaney special on Netflix?
The what?
New John Mulaney special? Baby J?
John who?
Mulaney?
No.
Yeah, it just dropped on Netflix Tuesday, so his new special out. Yeah, I know you like John Mulaney. I think you told me this before.
Yeah, John Mulaney's a good dude.
He's fucking hilarious.
You know who's also a good dude? Michael B. Jordan is a good dude. And so is Christopher McCurry. They're producing the movie The Iron Curtain. Now, The Iron Curtain is a movie that McCurry, you'd know him from like Mission Impossible.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Michael B. Jordan from the Creed 3 series or the Creed series. It's about the Iron Curtain. So, the historical time of the Iron Curtain. They don't have details yet, but literally, Christopher McCurry has been literally writing this script since 2003.
I'm excited because I'm actually really excited. I'm really interested in Soviet history, but
Yeah.
I'm more interested in Soviet history, like the dark parts of it. So yeah, I'm interested to hear that.
Do you know what what holiday is coming up soon?
Mother's Day?
No, before
What?
that.
What is it?
May the 4th be with
Oh,
you.
yeah, it's close. That's it's like next week. Yeah.
Yeah. On May 4th, for the Hollywood Walk of Fame will finally give a star to the one, the only, the late, great Carrie Fisher.
I'm glad to hear that.
I'm happy that she's getting one, but you sons of bitches should have done it when she was alive.
Was Mark Hamill on the Hollywood Walk of Stars?
Yeah, Mark Hamill's already been on there.
But man, Carrie Fisher should have been there at least the same time.
She
Whatever.
will be she will join her Star Wars co-stars fellow Walk of Famers Mark Hamill and Harrison Ford on the historic walk, and I'm happy to add that her star is literally right next to Mark Hamill's and there's across the street from her legendary mother, Debbie Reynolds.
Okay, well, that's good to hear that she finally
That's
has a star.
awesome. So I'm glad she gets star. Still should have fucking done it when she was alive.
Are there any fictitious people on the Walk of Fame like Chewbacca or Jar Jar Binks or anything?
All right, let's get this all out of the way because we got to talk about it because it's news. What?
I just did that. It's out of the way.
Yeah. Criminal charges have been dropped on Alec Baldwin
Oh yeah,
for
yeah.
the
He's
shooting at Rust. Shortly after Rust resumed filming, it was revealed that the criminal charges against Alec Baldwin were dropped. I don't
know
know.
if I don't have an opinion on it. Like, but I don't
I
know
don't
if
have
I've
an
ever
opinion
will.
on it. It was a mistake. Obviously, he didn't mean to shoot and kill someone.
Yeah, no one does, right? But
Yeah.
it
Well, I
does
mean, yeah,
happen.
no,
though.
people mean to
Okay.
shoot and kill people, but I mean, just eat it.
Alright, yeah. Okay, yeah. Most
All
people
right.
don't.
Alec Baldwin is participating in a documentary about the Rust tragedy. That's what I said.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I said.
Sorry, my dog's.
No, he's got it, man. Rust has assumed in Montana, Simulated Star is participating in a documentary being made about the death of cinematography Halen Hutchinson in October 20. Yeah, we know that. We know all this. But yeah, there'll be is one of the multiple documentaries about Rust tragedy that are currently in the works. This is separate from another documentary that will focus primarily on the aftermath of the incident.
Okay. Hold on one second, dude. Hold on, let me figure out what the fuck's going on there.
Are you okay, dude? Are you
Yeah, it's
getting
just-
robbed?
I don't think so. Hugo definitely like
Shoot him, dude. Shoot the
Tanner,
guy.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Shoot the guy. Shoot the guy. Shoot the guy. Shoot the guy. Oh man, that's all depressing. I don't want to see that shit. Chris, where you at, bro? Why you leave me? Chris, why don't you love me anymore?
Sorry, James, man. Freak my
Yeah, that's
dogs
okay.
out.
So did he get robbed? Was that what's going
No,
on?
no, we're getting stuff
Okay.
instead.
All right, back to the news. Now, Alec Baldwin is set to return to the big screen and will play himself in a meta comedy movie, Hollywood Heist. Alec Baldwin, playing a fictional version of himself, joins Mickey Rourke and Nick Cannon as part of the Comedy Crime Capers cast. That sounds interesting. I hope it's good.
Except for the Nick Cannon part, I kind of hate that guy.
I love Nick Cannon. Have you watched his new show, Celebrity Prank Wars? Oh my God, him and Kevin Hart
And his 11 children.
dude, they even make fun of that at one point. They make fun of that. Like there's one part where Kevin Hart makes a game show. It's like, I want to have Nick's baby.
That's pretty funny.
It's like the dating game, and Nick Cannon walks in on it, and he's like, "Yeah, of course." And it's like, "Will you wear a rubber?" Anyway, Matthew Perry.
Yeah,
Matthew
Chandler.
Perry.
What's up with him? What's up with Matthew Perry?
He made some very morbid jokes in his autobiography.
Oh, yeah.
And all future printings will remove all the shit he said about Keanu Reeves in his book. Now, it wasn't like he was bad, but here's a line from it. Why is it the original thinkers like River Phoenix and Heath Ledger die, but Keanu Reeves still walks among us?
Man.
Keanu Reeves walks among us, but Chris Farley's dead. You know, like, dude.
I'm glad.
Why be a dick?
Yeah.
Like, there's no need to throw shade. It's like, hey, Chris, you know what? Why are you alive?
Yeah.
when Jerry
Yeah, Matthew.
died?
So the thing is also as far as I can tell from all what the internet tells me and everything I've heard about and seen about the Keanu Reeves, he's the nicest motherfucker on the planet. like why would you throw
Matthew Perry?
Yeah, no, Keanu Reeves. So
Yeah.
So he's like the Mr. Rogers of movie stars. like he's so likable.
What are you doing February 24th, 2024?
I don't have I think the account is free. So what's happening that day?
It just says Clearwater. Where's Clearwater? Is
And
that
then
Michigan?
Oklahoma.
Or is that Iowa?
Clearwater.
Just put in the name Clearwater and see where that
City in
pulls you.
Florida. That's what comes up first.
All right, cool. Maybe it's in Clearwater, Florida. So, Chris, you want to feel old?
Yeah. I mean, I do every
Napoleon
day.
Dynamite is 20 years old. And their 20th year celebration will be in Clearwater on February 24, 2024. It will have the entire cast there. They will have, well, I mean, the main people. It'll have John Heder, Uncle Rico, Pedro will be the three that will be there.
I think that movie took place in Idaho. So there's a Clearwater, Idaho. But
If it's in Clearwater, Idaho, dude, you want to go? Let's just fucking go.
I can't imagine I'd want to go there. The population is 40, so I don't think it's that. But yeah, I don't know, man. Well, Clearwater. I'm glad they didn't tell us fucking where it was. Otherwise, I mean, maybe equidistant between both of us, and maybe we both go.
So Vice News, Vice TV. You ever heard of Vice TV? They do Dark Side of the Ring, which is one of the best documentaries ever. They do a lot of stuff. People think they kind of fall down the rabbit hole with this one. Bob Saget documentary details wacky conspiracy theories over his death.
I don't know about that, man. That seems a little fucking weird to me.
The network has unveiled a new documentary focusing on the sudden passing of comedy legend Bob Saget, who died in January 2022. Saget's death has been attributed as an accident, likely from an unwitnessed fall in his hotel room that causes fatal injuries. No one from the Funny Man's family has questioned the nature of his passing, and this kind of fatal accidents are sadly all too common. So Vice dives deep into the conspiracy talk to try and uncover what really happened to Bob Saget.
By the way, I did a little bit of research. It is in Florida, the Clearwater we're talking about.
Damn. Well, I guess we got to go to Florida.
Man, I can't think of a reason to go there. Honestly.
We can go hang out on the beach, dude. And they got some of the coolest putt ever. And Universal Studios that I've never been to.
Oh, you haven't been yet? Dude,
I've never been to. I've been to Disney World. Like
you gotta go. You gotta go to the Harry Potter world. That shit is straight up magical. You gotta be honest.
Bryan Cranston.
He's magical.
Allison Janney.
Okay.
Everything's going to be great. They are starring in this movie together. They have grabbed the lead roles of John S. Bard's new film. Everything's going to be great. It is helmed by John S. Bard, who previously directed Tetris. Steven Rogers is writing the script for a film co-producing by Brian Unileakles and Scott Morgan. The three of them previously worked on a little movie. I don't know if you ever heard of this one. It's called I, Tonya.
Oh, man. Well, I, Tonya. That was one of the first movies. It's the first movie we talked about on the podcast.
And Last Jedi. Yeah.
274 episodes ago.
Alice Janney will play Harding's ruthless and abusive mother, LaVonna Golden, in the film. Swept with the entire award circuit with her astounding performance. She'll be starring alongside Cranston in Bard's film, who also has long since captive audience everywhere in the entire world with everything he's ever done because he's Bryan fucking Cranston. So yeah, that'd be great.
Well, I'll see that. I think Allison Janney and Bryan Cranston together. I'm like, okay, I can't miss it. You know.
Juno Temple. If you don't know who Juno Temple is, one of her most famous roles is that she plays on Ted Lasso.
She has Keely.
She's also as Healy. Yeah, she's in so many other things too. But that's the thing you're gonna know. Like, like that's the thing that's giving her all prime. She had just signed on to co-star with Tom Hardy in Venom 3.
I can't see it already in my head.
That's awesome. I'm there all day. You do it, girl. Hey, Terrifier movie, Terrifier 2, which we reviewed last year. The original Terrifier is set to be re-released into the movie theaters this summer. Following the success of Terrifier 2, Art the Clown is heading back to the big screen. It was only open in 2018. Oh, I'm sorry. The 2018 film will hit 700 theaters starting July 19th. So look it up. If you haven't seen Terrifier, the original, it's like 2 hours long. It is a pretty
Yeah.
long fucking horror movie.
Yeah,
Or
yeah. I mean, it's
maybe even
go-
longer.
they're-
Was it 3 hours long?
They rival the gore of Evil Dead movies, including this new one. Yeah.
Such a great movie. It's
Yeah,
so fun.
I imagine
It's
that.
so fun.
I imagine it'll show up at Screenland when it's released. Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds,
Yeah. What about that guy?
Jason Momoa,
Aquaman,
Aubrey
yeah.
Plaza. Do you need to say more? We're there. That movie, we're watching.
What is he
It
playing
is,
tonight? Like, are you on there
Yeah,
tonight?
yeah, right. Can I go see this now? I don't even need to know more. I'm done right there. Are teaming up for an R-rated hybrid movie, Animal Friends.
Okay. All right. Hybrid movie?
Animals Friends comes from legendary films and originated from a meeting between writing duo Kevin Burrows and Matt Miter and Maximum Effort executive Patrick Noah, Naturally Reynolds Company. A host of stars in an R-rated animation live action hybrid movie called Animal Friends. They're obviously doesn't say much more than that, doesn't give what it is or anything like that, but they're going to have an all-star cast. Ryan Reynolds and of course them is the ones knocking it off. Already signed too is Vince Vaughn.
Okay.
He's already part of it too.
What has he been up to lately? I guess this movie.
We'll talk about that in a second.
Okay.
Al Pacino. Al Pacino is the lead of King Lear.
So he's gonna do some Shakespeare. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, at 82 years old.
Man, I forgot how old he is.
Yeah, dude. 82 years old, bro. Oh, man. The Gray Man 2, if you don't remember, The Gray Man is the movie with Ryan Gosling as a hitman.
Gosling, yeah.
Is now going to be written by the Russo brothers for Netflix. So,
Oh, you like
that's gonna
them?
be a good movie.
You like them? Yeah.
Yeah, you like them too. They're good at
They're
their
all
shit.
right. They're all right. Yeah.
The Smurfs are coming back, and Rihanna
Yeah.
is going to be Smurfette.
Okay, man. Like I've never been a big fan of the Smurfs, and when they came back, I was even less of a fan. I don't even do we need to come back again? But you know what?
It'll be reaching theaters on Valentine's Day, February 14th of 2025, and it'll be an all-out musical adventure, which Rihanna
Well, she
will
knows.
be writing the songs.
Okay, cool. Yeah, she can do it.
Transformers, the animated movie, which I believe that's how Transformers should be made. Stop with this live action shit, guys. It's not working. Bumblebee was like the only one that was good. The first one was okay, but then you added all the other ones, and I kind of just fucked that up. But anyway, Transformers, the animated movie, has casted Brian Tyree Henry,
Okay.
Chris Hemsworth,
Okay.
and
More.
Scarlett Johansson.
They're all great actors.
Also, Keegan-Michael Key,
I think the pitch hits is voicing a different
John
code.
Hamm. Oh no, here they all are. Chris Hemsworth is Optimus Prime. Brian Tyree Henry is Megatron. Scarlett Johansson is Elite. Keegan-Michael Key is going to be Bumblebee. John Hamm is going to be Sentinel Prime, and Lawrence Fishburne as Alpha Trion.
That's all star cast, bro.
Dude, I'm there all day long. I don't even need to read more about that. I'm good. Transformers animated with that list. I'm there.
Hopefully he's
The
doing
Lion
Fletcher Lives
King-
in between the Fletcher
Go
Lives
ahead.
2. Oh, he's doing Fletcher Lives 2. It's somewhere in that.
Yeah, dude, somewhere in there. The Lion King prequel, Mufasa. The live action Lion King movie is getting a prequel that will tell the story of the Lion King, Mufasa, and his brother Scar. They're
So
going to really get a backstory Scar, and he is hilarious. He's still very, very spicy. He is also the sweetest young lion that you ever meet, too. So it's going to be fun to see the relationship between Scar and Mufasa.
Mufasa, but they're not gonna use James Earl Jones again, right?
James Earl Jones is amazing. Don't you ever?
I'm not
talk
talking
bad-
shit on it. I like
Don't
him.
fucking talk shit on him,
That voice
motherfucker.
is incredible.
Tom Rathman opens up CinemaCon with a swipe on streaming saying streamers don't create movie stars. All right. I don't know if I
Okay.
agree with that one.
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger is returning to action movies. I don't know if he ever left, but okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's saying that. With this new movie Breakout. Cool.
Cool memes.
Fast and the Furious 11 finds its writers.
Do they see who the writers are?
I'm getting there. I had it earlier and I just lost it. Sorry. Luis Lutario will return as director for the film, and after taking Justin Lin's place for the 10th movie. Where the fuck to say who the writers are? Oh, Christina Hudson and Orson Yozol will be set to script for the last adventure of the Fast and the Furious project. They've done The Flash, the canceled Batgirl movie, Birds of Prey, the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. They wrote Bumblebee,
Hey, we like Bumblebee.
which we just talked about.
We like Bumblebee.
So, yeah, I mean, and they also wrote Mortal Kombat, Cloverfield Paradox,
Oh no.
Detective Pikachu. So,
I mean, like,
hey man,
I just
some hit and
I
misses
can't
there.
get excited about writers unless it's like basically Margot Robbie and Greta Gerwig and Noah Baumbach. Like if they were to make the Final Fantastic 11, I would be like, fuck yeah, I'm there right now. But right now I'm just like, okay, I have to watch it for the show. So
There's not one, but two post-credit scenes for the new Guardians of the Galaxy.
thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know.
Just want you to know that. All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Hey, Chris, do you like sequels?
Man, I don't know. Tell me, do I like sequels?
Beer Fest 2 Pot Fest is in talks at Warner Brothers or Broken Lizard.
Okay.
These are the same people that write Super Troopers. So they also got Super Troopers 3 coming out soon.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Right now.
Hey, Chris,
Yeah.
do you like sequels?
What more sequels do you have for me today, Neil?
The Pope's Exorcist is already got a sequel in early development. It's the movie that you totally surpassed for some reason. You didn't want to see it.
No, I want to see. I want us to talk about fucking Bowie's Afraid before that.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Do you like sequels?
What else we got for me?
Final Destination 6 has been announced at CinemaCon.
I definitely watch that. I definitely like those dumb horror films are pretty fun on a date night. you
They're
know?
pretty fun. They get pretty creative with them.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris. Do you like sequels?
Yes. Tell me more.
Dodgeball 2 is now in development with Vince Vaughn returning. Told you I'd get to Vince Vaughn.
Man, I don't know if we need that. Like,
I don't know if we need it, but whatever.
Okay.
It's doing it.
Yeah, they're doing it. They're like, hey, they're like the member barriers are strong in this one. So like,
Oh, you want to talk about member berries?
yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah, I do.
Chris, do you like sequels?
Man, who we got? What do you got for me?
Warner Brothers has just announced, as of yesterday,
26.
can't say it once, you can't say it twice. If you say it 3 times, he gonna fuck you up.
Beetlejuice
Beetlejuice
2.
Beetlejuice 2.
All right. I don't know, man.
It's finally announced Beetlejuice 2 is the work. It's been announced by Warner Brothers. And of course, the one, the only,
Michael Keaton.
Mike Keaton is rumored to be coming back, but it's not verified.
I meant, if I remember correctly, Hugh Gold playing that character.
The people being eyed to do major parts in the movie is Jenny Ortega. You know her as
Yeah.
Wednesday from the Wednesday series.
Yeah.
Sadie Sink from Stranger Things. She's the one that made Kate Bush famous again.
Yeah. Run up that hill.
Run up that hill. Last fall, Burton admitted he was working on a potential plan for Beetlejuice 2, but he hasn't gotten anybody. So it's not on the question, Burton said. So yeah, Beetlejuice 2. And that's fucking news, man. I mean, that was
Okay,
so much
yeah,
news. And you know
where
what?
we at?
I
Where-
cut
yeah.
out like at least 10 stories.
Yeah, let's-
That was the movies don't suck and some of the news. I told Chris a bunch of shit. It's okay because he's constipated.
All right, man. I think yeah. Well, Bruce Campbell did executive produce the movie we're talking about, Evil Dead Rise.
Well, you know what?
Can we that up?
You know what, Chris? There's nothing we can do about it. We got to have him watching over us the whole time. There we
Okay.
go. Bruce Campbell.
We're talking about Evil Dead Rise, directed by Lee Cronin. Lee Cronin has directed things such as Ghost Train, A Hole in the Ground, 50 States of Fright. He did episodes of The Master Plan. But now we got this one, Evil Dead Rise, written by Lee Cronin as well. This stars Mirabel Peace as Teresa, Richard Crawley as Caleb, Anna Marie Thomas as Jessica. We got Lou Sullivan as
No,
Beth.
what the heck?
What?
Nothing. Go ahead. Continue. I'm sorry.
Hey.
I spoke out loud. You know, that's what
Mhm.
happens when you're weird like me.
Hey, I'm Lucy.
Also, Noah Paul as Bruce, Alyssa Sutherland as Ellie.
If that's what you want to believe, it's up to you.
Also, Gabriel Echoes as Bridget, Morgan Davies as Danny, Nell Fisher as Cassie, Billy Rose McCarthy as Jack, Taylor Scott. We got Jaden Daniels as Gabriel.
You were about to explain why you waited until our baby was half cooked until you told me the news.
Also, Mark Mitchison as Mr. Fonda, Melissa Zhao as newscaster. And why don't you go ahead and read the storyline for Evil Dead Rise?
Your face is an Evil Dead Rise. All right, let's see here. I didn't have it up. I'm sorry. For some reason it got closed. So give me a second. I'm sorry, guys. I blame Chris. This is all Chris's fault.
Yeah, it always is. It always
All
is.
right, here we go. Here we go. It's coming up right now. All right. Storyline. 5 college students take time off to spend a peaceful vacation in a remote cabin. A book and audio tape is discovered, and
Hold
it's
on.
evil to
Hold
find
on.
to be powerful once the incarnations are read out loud.
You know, I
The
think that's a
friends
different
find themselves-
movie. I think that's a different movie.
Oh, that's Evil Dead.
Yeah.
That's for Evil Dead. I'm sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay,
Okay.
my bad. Here we go. All right. Here we go. I think I got it here.
Okay.
Here it is.
Okay.
Load up. Ash Williams travels to a scheduled cabin in the woods with his girlfriend Linda, where they find a tape recording of a
Oh,
professor.
Neil. I
What?
think that's Evil Dead 2 that you're talking about.
Oh gosh, dang it. Okay.
Okay.
Let me. I hate when I do this. I'm so sorry. It's like I'm not prepared.
I
and
know.
I'm always prepared.
Sorry, Neil.
Always prepared.
Yeah, yeah.
It's. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, yeah.
I just don't know. It's. Oh man. Okay. Here we go. I got it.
Okay. All right.
As an unfathomable tentacles of evil spreads the time and space, Ash finds himself whisked off to another dimension
Neil,
after
Neil. I think you're talking about Army of Darkness now.
Oh shit! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. All right. Here. Let me get this. It's got to be. Yeah, there it is. I found it. Okay.
All right. Okay.
All right. Here we go. I'll try again. 5 20-something friends become holed in a remote cabin when the discovery of a book of the dead.
Neil. I think you're talking about the reboot from 2013, that Evil Dead now.
Oh my gosh!
Which
one is it?
Evil Dead Rise came out 2023.
Oh,
Okay.
Rise.
Yeah.
You just said Evil Dead. You did not say Rise.
Sorry.
Okay. I guess we can go with this.
Okay.
Moving the action out of the woods and into the city, Evil Dead Rise tells a twisted tale of two estranged sisters played by Sutherland and Sullivan, whose reunion is cut short by the rise of flesh-possessing demons, thrusting them into primal battle for survival as they face the most nightmare version of the family imaginable. See,
Yeah,
that's a
man.
good way to describe
Yeah.
a movie. Fucking ghosted bullshit.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Mommy's with the maggots now. So I think when I first saw the preview for this, every time I saw a preview, it was the Red Band preview, because there's no way to show any part of this movie without freaking out who's ever watching it. Oh, look at that! Neil has a little collage of all the
dude,
stuff.
can you believe? Okay, you're not as old as me.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
You know, I mean, I'm like 5 years your senior, I think, something like
yeah,
that.
something like that.
Okay, so like literally, you do not remember when this little shitty movie. I mean, I'm not calling it shitty, guys. I love it. I mean, this little B movie called Evil Dead came out with this guy right here, Mr. Ash. Woo!
Yeah.
Holding up my action figure. If you can't see it, if you guys are on the podcast, and literally became like a phenomenon. Like it was like one of the first cult movies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's up there.
And then like all of a sudden now we have literally all of this: Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness, the remake of Evil Dead, Ash versus the Evil Dead.
And there's also
3
like tons of
seasons.
video games and comic books all
Yeah.
around. Yeah.
And man, you know why?
Why?
You know why, Chris?
Why?
Bruce Campbell.
You want to hear something? You want to hear something crazy? When I was my wife, my first date started dating. A show we watch all the time is Burn Notice, and Bruce Campbell plays a character named Sam Axe, a series regular. He's like part of the main cast, and we didn't know who Bruce Campbell was. And so I was like, "Oh, that's Ash from Evil Dead." She's like, "What?" So I had to explain to her about Evil Dead and Ash from that. And I have this friend who's a big Evil Dead fan, and he went and met Bruce Campbell with his dad at like a Comic-Con.
No shit.
Yeah, and so he was like, "Thank you for Evil Dead." He's like, "Thank you." And then his dad brought up Burn Notice, and Bruce Campbell got so excited. This guy was talking about Burn Notice, and like talked to his dad more about that than Evil Dead. But we all love Bruce Campbell for Evil Dead, and that's fair. He loves it. He loves that we love him for it. That's why executive produced Evil Dead Rise.
Now, Evil Dead Rises. Let's talk about this. Let's get into this finally. So let's stop talking about Ash and Bruce Campbell, because he's not in this movie.
He's not.
That's not a spoiler. He's just not in this movie. He did produce it though, so that means he got money from it.
I do mention. I saw this. They aired this at Panic Fest a week early. Yeah.
So
And-
if you guys know, we are still doing we still have another episode for Panic Fest. I think we're gonna probably try to record that on Sunday. I don't know when it'll be out, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, but we do have one more coming up. But by the time this comes out, it would have been out already. We have the one with Alex Backus that comes out tomorrow for people who are there listening to it now. But man, this movie is
fucking awesome.
It's brutal, man. It's fucking brutal.
This was an Evil Dead movie. I loved it. Everything about it. I laughed so hard during this fucking movie.
Okay,
And I disturbed half a movie theater. It was amazing.
So I was in a theater of people who fucking love gore. So there were people clapping and laughing, and then people you hear people ooh, because there's some fucking brutal ass parts in this.
Oh, there's some very brutal.
I was just to say cheese grater, man. I'm just saying cheese grater. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, cheese grater. It's okay. I will explain what happens, not to who, when, and where, but a cheese grater down a leg.
Okay, and I want to mention that when I was there were people, security guards at each side of the theater, so people wouldn't be filming it. They were from the production company. At the end, they gave away Evil Dead T-shirts, and a few got to bring home the Evil Dead cheese grater.
Aw, I want one of those. Did you get any of it?
No, I didn't get it because no, 3 people got T-shirts. One was Barbara Crampton, so I was like, that's not fair.
Nice.
but
that's not fair at all.
Yeah, but no, man, there was this movie. It was packed. It was one of those. It was a 10:30 showing of this second or third night of Panic Fest. So people were it was a Saturday, and people were fucking pumped along with me and my wife came down. Most of the people I knew that were Evil Dead, most people came by and saw Evil Dead Rise because why the fuck not? And this movie is fucking killer.
It was really fun. I mean, the storyline was there. They did it good. I love the magical way that everything falls in their lap. On how
Yeah.
I love how they indicated all that. They gave a great little history.
It's spooky.
Bruce Campbell
yeah.
did make a cameo in
He
this
was in
movie.
this? He did make cameo?
Yeah, but he was not cameo as in person.
Oh.
The old albums that they find that like they played in the
Mhm.
original Evil Dead, that is Bruce Campbell's voice.
Nice. Okay. All right.
But there's so many nods and points to stuff like the pizza place that they ordered from was called Hernierio's, a reference to Hernan Nobi, the demon in the basement of
Yeah,
Evil
Henrietta.
Dead 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the storyline was great, and man, as soon as I'm sure you all guys know this if you've seen the trailer at least.
Mhm.
Like the mother is the one that becomes the Deadite,
And
if
she's
you don't-
terrifying, man.
and it is creepy as
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah. Super,
Like-
super creepy. Super creepy shit. Like I saw the preview and it was freaking me out, and I was so excited to see it after being freaked. Was that you? Hold on.
You're fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay, my
Don't worry about
dogs are playing. But yeah, like it was spooky, man. It was kind of scary, and I even did the preview, so I was stoked on that. And this met my expectations, and I did not exceed them. It could have been the enthusiastic theater I was in when I was seeing it, but I had so much fun watching this movie.
Dude, I mean, they literally Lee Cranen, like even right here, here's another great fact. The characters that were in this movie are named after actors that have previously appeared in the Evil Dead series. Like literally, this was fun. This was a fun, gory horror movie. This was Evil Dead. They even did the dead cam.
Yeah.
And they even had fun with the dead cam. I'm not going to say when, where, or whatever, but there's a little joke where you're like, "Oh, the dead cam."
Yeah. And did it
it's
remind
like,
you a little bit
no, it
Aliens
wasn't the
too?
dead cam at all.
Did it remind you a little bit? Did it remind you a little bit of Aliens too? Aliens.
No,
You didn't get that at all?
no.
Okay.
I did not feel like we were on a spaceship.
Okay, not that, but like sort of like the okay, whatever. We'll talk about it later.
You mean like the stalkerness of it, or the
no, like the little kid in the protector.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah, you
get what
see
you're
that?
saying
Okay,
there.
okay, all right, gotcha. All right, cool. We're on the same
Yeah,
page.
no,
there?
I get where you're going there.
Okay.
But the kids were adorable and creepy at the same time. The family aspect of this.
Oh yeah, I
man,
felt like they were sisters, man. I really did.
yeah, and it wasn't just that. It was just like, I mean, of course, I see the foreshadowing and shit.
Yeah, of course, we all do.
We talked about this.
But foreshadowing is what it's for people, like
yeah. But like my foreshadowing was like, as soon as I seen all the people like open up their doors on the floor
That's
of
a
where
problem.
they live,
You're like, oh,
you know
no.
what I said to myself? I was like, inside my head, I was like, every single one of those motherfuckers are gonna be dead.
I think everyone knows that. At least they've seen the Evil Dead movie. They're like, it's not going to turn out good for them.
Yeah, if you're not a character we know the name of,
yeah,
by the first 5 minutes that we've met you, you're fucking dead.
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
gonna die. And even if we got your
Yeah,
name,
yeah.
more than likely you're gonna die.
Yeah, I mean, poor Jake. Right, but,
I mean, it was just like, man, there was just so many little things. There is a scene, and where's that? Boom. I'm gonna turn our background to it right now. Bam. So much blood.
yeah.
It was like more blood than The Shining. I mean, like
Lots of blood in this movie.
It was what was it? It was one of my facts. It's right here. 1,720 gallons or 6,500 liters of fake blood was used for this movie.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of fucking fake blood in this movie.
Like-
Lots of it.
Can you imagine that?
Uh,
Over 1,720 gallons.
You're filming this like over a few days. Like, do I even wash it off? Really? Like you just go to work, you just think drenching it again. You know? Don't even take a
What
shower.
are you doing today? I guess I got to go make more blood.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, the script is great. They literally told the story well. This movie right here indicated that as much as a beloved character that Bruce Campbell Ash is, Ash got his due. Ash got his due. Come on, let's just be honest. He was in 3 movies, had a TV series. I mean, I don't know what more you can do for a motherfucker
Mhm.
in off this.
This was
But,
better than the reboot in 2013. I think.
I'll fight you on that one.
Okay.
Because the 2013 one was really gory too. But and good. You know what? Yeah, because this took it somewhere different. You know
Yeah, it
what?
did.
I'm gonna agree with you.
Yeah.
on that.
Okay.
Because the 2013 one was them still cabin in the woods
Yeah.
kind of thing, and this one took it into the city. I'll agree with you on that.
Okay.
And the best part of the movie, if you did not cheer, I did, and I didn't care. I didn't care that I was in a movie theater on a
Yeah.
Tuesday,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
in Tulsa, Oklahoma, with 10 people in there. But once I saw the chainsaw,
Oh yeah, you have to. Yeah. Everyone clapped. That was a
And
clapping.
everybody was just
That was a
like-
clapping moment in Screen Armor. Everyone was like, "Woo!" You know, like yeah.
chainsaw.
Yeah.
And so I mean, this was a great movie, guys. If you like horror, this is not only a must to go see. This is like, if you own a DVD collection, this is a must on the shelf. This is like, you put that right there next to all the rest of them.
All right, man.
All right,
Are you-
let's get some quotes and get our rating, and let's get the fuck out of here so I can go get some extra crispy chicken.
yeah, I gotta take a piss too. So we'll
They're
do
open
this.
at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say I've been looking at that right here. on my screen. They gave her Klonopin so she can sleep off whatever the fuck is wrong with her. The intense horror of my nightmare took over me. Who's the brainless meat puppet now? I only believe what I see. I don't like this. You need to put. Nope. Don't know what I said.
Moving on.
guys. Yeah, this is gonna be worse than the last one. I believe I found one of the Necromon or the Book of the Dead. I don't know what to do. You're the one that always has the answers. And everybody's favorite line: "Mommy's with the maggots now."
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I can't. I haven't times in my life has been telling me that.
I want that
recently.
tattooed on me almost. But then my mom would die, and then
Yeah,
I'd
it'd
feel
be
really
like
bad about it.
Yeah.
I'm free from all you titty sucking parasites. Yeah. We can be a big happy family again. Open the door like you open your legs, you big groupie slut.
I was like, what?
Yeah. You're a big groupie slut.
I am.
I will swallow your soul. That's my gun, you thieving cunt. Dead by dawn. All I want is you, little hand. Come get some. Please help me, Betty Boo. Picking you up in 15 minutes. Bye.
Bye.
That's it. That's all I got. Because,
All right. Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. I didn't want to give anything away.
Yeah.
And there's so much action in this movie. It is an action horror movie.
Yeah, I'd call it more horror, like horror slasher. It's a lot of blood. It's
A
supernatural
lot of
horror.
blood, just like your face.
Okay. What would you give? What's your score on this? If you were to give a score.
Man, I gotta give this a 4.5. This is gonna be probably one of my favorite movies of the entire year. If this is in my top 5 at the end of the year, I don't know what will be. Because literally, this is one of the best Evil Deads. The movie is just awesome. They told a nice original story. I have to go with 4.5. They could make a whole nother franchise now.
I'm going 4.2. I liked it a lot. It was gory, is what you wanted from a horror film, like especially in a theater full of people who love horror films. So I enjoyed it a lot. It's what you want, and I can see it
Tell me
moving
what you
forward.
want, what you really, really want.
Now, speaking of what you want, what do you think? I'm on RottenTomatoes.com. What is the audience score for Evil Dead Rise?
Oh my gosh, it has to be. This is the audience, right?
Yep.
81%.
79%.
Oh, it's off by 2. I was going to say 79. I went up 2.
Okay. Now, what is the critic score for Evil Dead Rise with 177 reviews? I'm sorry.
Ooh, I'm gonna say half of those came from Panic Fest. So I'm gonna go 74%.
84%.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
I went the wrong way. I should have gone higher.
Critics' consensus is offering just about everything longtime fans could hope for, while still managing to carry the franchise forward. Evil Dead Rise is all kinds of groovy. So, yeah, man. That's Evil Dead Rise. We liked it and we recommend it, and it's the better of the 2 movies we saw this week, for sure, without a doubt. What do we see next week?
Hell if I know. Have we even talked about it?
Beau's Afraid is one of them. I've already seen it. You have to see it. We have to talk
What is
about
it?
it. Beau's Afraid. Ari Aster's new movie.
What?
Beau is Afraid is the name of the movie. It's Ari Aster's new movie.
Oh god, that 5-hour movie with Wong King. I can beat women and get away with it. Phoenix.
2 hours, 59
okay.
minutes. I think you're thinking about the Casey Affleck. by the
Oh
way.
my
I think
god.
about Casey
What
Affleck.
character is he butchering this time?
Butcher, he's playing the same main character of Beau.
Okay, cool. Is he gonna put some face makeup on and just wander around the street?
No, he's not playing Joker. Or Arthur Fleck. If that makes you feel any better. I know. I don't know why you're so good at posting a movie that's the Ari Aster film.
I don't know. I'm just opposed to Wong King Phoenix.
Oh, you're mad at him. You're mad at Joaquin and Heath Ledger. Anyone who did the Joker, you're gonna be mad at them.
I just want Wong King Phoenix to make a good movie again. That's all.
He's made good movies before.
I know he did. Like Walk the Line. I remember it.
Okay, fine. All right.
Anyway.
The Master. Okay. Now, that's next week. But I think you know what, that extra crispy chicken. So I'm gonna start doing the outro here. You can find us on movies on stuff.net. We're on Facebook at facebook.com. Movies on Stuff podcast. We're Twitter MTS Podcast. We're on Instagram MTS Podcast. You guys can find us on Patreon, patreon.com/movies don't suck. You guys want for sure to go to buffalo.com. Search Movies Don't Suck and something new. Watch this Facebook, go like that page, watch on YouTube, don't subscribe, or just listen to us. Subscribe as well. We'd like that. If you guys want to send us an email, it's moviesdon'tsuckpodcast@gmail.com or info@moviesdon'tsuck.net. Where you find podcasts, you find Movies That Don't Suck and something new. Neil, what do you do for small businesses?
You get 8 pieces for $10.
Right.
Anyway, I don't know why I want KFC so bad. Anyway, if you got a small business, let us know, guys. We'll be more than happy to promote you right here on this podcast. There are thousands of listeners, millions of followers. We'll be more than happy to put you out there so they can know that you're loved by everybody in the world.
All right. You good? You ready to get out of here?
I'm down. Let's get. That's another episode of Movies That Don't Suck and Some Do. My name is Neil.
And I'm Chris.
And remember, no matter if you have a good day, a bad day, it doesn't matter if everything is groovy, baby. It just matters one thing. Good, bad, I'm the guy with the gun. Have a good day. Yeah. What movie is that one from? Good, bad. I'm the guy with the gun.
No, tell me.
Army of Darkness.
Okay,
When
gotcha.
is evil Ash?
Yeah, yeah.
You're good, Ash. I'm bad, Ash. I'm evil, Ash, and you're good, Ash. Anyway.
Okay.
Thank you guys all for following, watching, and all that stuff.
Mhm.
Next time, jump in the chat, guys. Seriously, that's all we got it there. Make fun of us. We like it, especially make fun of Chris's butthole. Anyway.